We are in the ocean state, and right next door to us, the Bay State. Everybody has boats. Everybody is buying boats right now, and you've got to insure your liabilities. And a boat is probably one of the biggest risks in liabilities.
Let me throw out some stats for you about last year, and I found these to be incredibly mind-blowing. In 2020, there were 767 boating fatalities nationwide. That was a 25% increase from 2019. So huge increase. And that's according to the US Coast Guard in their recreational boating statistics report. And there was $62.5 million in property damage from boat accidents in 2020. Also a huge increase from the year prior. So boats are dangerous. If you're not super experienced with boating, learn from somebody who is an experienced boater or take a boating class. There's tons available out there. In Rhode Island, you're not required to have a special license to own a boat or operate a boat, but it's a good idea to have one anyways, because there's a lot of little things that you can learn along the way. And you might get a discount on your insurance for having some special training on how to operate a boat. Jumping into boat coverage, it's really similar to car insurance because it's going to cover you for a lot of the same things that your car insurance is going to cover you for. So first of all, there's coverage for the boat itself. Damage to that boat, theft of the boat. If a pirate hijacks your boat, takes it away somewhere, you're going to be covered for physical damage or theft of your boat. And that can be covered in two ways. One, you could cover it for the agreed value of the boat. That means that you and the insurance company, that's us or the carrier we place you with, agree on a value for what your boat is. And usually that's what you bought it for. So maybe you bought an older boat or maybe you bought a new boat, but whatever you purchased it for or the appraised value of that boat, we can insure it for that, the agreed value. And that's usually a preferable option because older boats even tend to hold their value a lot better than say a used car would. And then the other option is cash value. And that's more similar to your car insurance. That's going to be the depreciated value of your boat. So think of what it was worth originally minus depreciation, what it's worth now. That's what you're going to be getting for the boat, which is different than the agreed value because insurance companies love depreciation. They're going to take as much depreciation off of your boat as possible if something happens to it. So that's less preferred, but less expensive option. Damage to your boat, that's going to be covered. And you're going to want to make sure that you have that on your policy. If you have a boat that's anything significant value, then most importantly, you mentioned this earlier, Emilio, is the liability coverage, bodily injury to others or property damage, maybe to somebody else's boat or to the dock that you don't know how to pull into and you're going to crash into the marina, right? So property damage to others and bodily injury, you can be covered for this. The coverages are similar to car insurance. You're going to have, we recommend maybe 100,000 per accident and 300,000 aggregate coverage, or you can go as high as $500,000 of coverage for liability on the boat. Boat insurance, really not that expensive, especially considering the cost that people pay for boats these days. You're going to get like a newer boat that's somewhere between, 28, 35 foot boat. Those things are going to run you $100,000. It's an expensive item. It's an expensive hobby. What's the acronym that they say BOAT stands for? Bail out another 1,000. And that's true. I mean, boats are expensive. And if you're already going to be spending a lot of money on a boat, on this hobby, the one thing you don't want to skimp on is the insurance.